coming. I'm coming. Anina.
Anina.
Yeah.
Hey.
So we were so excited because we finally got an email from a viewer.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, viewer.
Thank you, viewer.
Yes. We didn't ask her permission to say her name, so we're not going to.
Yeah.
Anyways, she wanted to know more on shadow work, specifically cord cutting. Okay, so this episode is shadow work, where to begin, cord cutting, and attachment removal. Okay, I'm gonna say this is really important because when you're trying to work on your past traumas or even past life traumas,
Or any type of trauma.
any type of trauma.
That includes relationships, y'all.
Yes, it includes relationship damage.
Yeah, not even just the romantic, but family,
Uh-huh.
siblings, children, that type of stuff.
Yes, definitely. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you are cutting cords with the toxicity.
Yes.
You know, you've got to make sure that they're no longer sucking from your energy and you're no longer sucking or taking or giving them your energy.
Yeah.
Which makes you feel obligated to somebody or
You're not
keeps
allowing
your
them.
energy. Yeah.
Yes, you're not allowing them.
You're not allowing them to take the power. Okay. And attachment removal. We go through traumas and sometimes we gather because of our vulnerability. We gather different types of attachments, spiritual, emotional, physical, mental attachments, okay? And it goes through all the cycles, all right? So anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start. This is one of the basic, like you've probably seen it on TikTok, type of cord cuttings, and I do this for people. I'm gonna start moving shit out the way.
I know. I just throw everything on the table because I get excited. So I go to set up before we do anything, and then I throw everything on the freaking table.
Okay. I want to start this now just because it does take a moment. And right now I do have some cord cutting I've got to do with a past relationship. And this is my latest relationship, and I'm going to put his name with my nail because I got some vicious fucking nails right now.
Plus, she's vicious anyway because, I mean, come on, we're vicious.
Yes.
We're vicious. We're vicious. Vicious.
And I'm
vicious.
putting
No,
his
just
full
kidding.
name. And I'm going to put his birthday because I just feel like that's
That seals the deal, y'all.
seals the deal.
Me and my friggin' clapping. I don't know what's going on with me.
Clap on, clap on, clap on.
The clapper.
Okay. You know what? Me and my family used to sit there and watch TV, and our whole family would sing every fucking commercial that came on. Isn't that horrible?
No, I think that's great because I do it.
Oh my
I do it. I
gosh.
do it. It's great. There's nothing wrong with
I'm
me.
such a
There's nothing
commercial
wrong with
buff.
us. No.
You know the one I remember, and I don't know because I'm a lot older than most people, you know, than you. I think I got like what, 10 years on you almost. Anyways, I learned it by watching you. Okay, if you don't know what that is, or somebody can tell me what that is, are you looking at the comments? If somebody can
Yeah,
tell me what that
nobody's
is.
on yet.
Okay, nobody's on yet. They're probably like, where the fuck are you guys? You didn't even show up.
I know.
Still putting my name on here. Okay, and my birthday.
You're like, are you watching the comments? Oh my gosh, you're gonna call me out, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
Oh, I like that. Did you know that?
So, anyways, with this,
Oh boy.
okay, so I put our names in these candles, okay? And this is very basic. And remember, it's intention, y'all. Intention. I like to go with how many chakras we have because we were in a 4-year relationship. We were engaged and all the shit like that. So
look at the malice in you, girl. The malice in
I
you.
know there's so much malice. Well, let's just say that I got like 4 engagement rings and no motherfucking husband. Okay, so yeah, there's malice. Okay, but
Girl, you getting like expressive tonight.
I am.
Can you all see this?
Okay, so we're gonna
So
lift
we're
this
gonna.
up,
Okay. She's looped a looping.
and I'm loop-de-looping around these candles, and I'll fix these bitches later. You know what? I'm just giving it a little bit of slack so that I can separate the candles and give it enough room to work. All right. And there's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now I'm gonna.
Now, is 7 a specific number, and as to why?
Okay. For me, 7 is most the chakras that I work with. Okay. These are the ones that get attached mostly to other people rather than to source or anything else. So that's why I use the number 7.
Okay.
Also, my life number is 7. You know, when you do numerology and all that shit, 7 is my life number. So I like to use 7. I just feel like it's lucky for me. It's embracing lucky number 7. You know what I mean? I'm trying to.
I'm just.
She's just listening to my ramble.
I love it. You know what? We all gotta ramble. We all
Okay.
gotta ramble.
We ain't got no scissors, so I'm gonna burn this bitch, and hopefully I don't burn this up.
Okay, let me lean this way so you don't feel it hurt. There we go.
Okay, you're not supposed to blow shit out, but I just blew that out. But that was not intention. Okay, I don't have no intention there. Okay, now I'm gonna tie the 2 ends. I tie it in a double knot, just no specific reason. I'm not gonna do a bow because I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to go there. Just a double knot. We are going to separate these. Okay, it looks like that shit that you do with your hands, like. What is
Yeah,
that?
the witch's room.
Yes.
We're witches. Oh, I love it. You guys get
Yes.
like all the little. Okay,
Okay,
I'm deeply in now.
so usually I have some stuff around here. This is what it looks like, y'all. All right. So we're going to bring this close.
We need a.
This is his and this is mine. I wish I could bring y'all closer, but I'm not gonna get up and move the damn camera closer.
Also, we need. We're auditioning for cameramen. No, just kidding.
We can't pay you, but you're more than welcome to volunteer.
And just hang out with us because we're great.
Okay, that
Elise is on and she says, "Hello, ladies. I'm here."
Hello, baby
Hello.
Okay, that air is too strong for
For it to work.
this. Yes, I'm gonna put this right up
there.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that it doesn't get fucked with. And we're gonna see, there's so many things that you can see from here because I read it. Oh shit, can you see it? All right, from there. So this is the X, this is me, all right? And you can see who lets go first, what cords are still attached, and then that gives you a basis on what you need to work on, first of all. Other than that, all the unnecessary cords are fucking gone, all right?
Yes.
Lisa.
Oh yeah. Hi yeah.
Yeah, Lisa. What's up, bitches? Okay,
I didn't call you guys the B word. She did.
I did, sorry. I've just been in a crazy mood.
I'm glad you're in a crazy mood.
I might have a new boo, just saying.
Okay. Miranda still. Just Miranda.
So anyways, we're gonna let that go, and I'm just telling you guys this motherfucker's gonna start on fire. So I hope we have a fire hydrant, you know, somewhere close. I don't even know
Girl,
what
we're
I'm close.
witches. We don't ever have fire hydrants.
Well, I am a fire starter. Okay,
Me too.
I'm a fire sign. Love fire.
Oh, I thought we were talking about our love lives. I was like,
This girl is on fire.
Just kidding.
Okay, so
people are like, they're out of control.
yes, we are out of control today, and mine is getting fucking messy. Okay, that must mean I'm the toxica in the relationship, and that's okay, because I was.
He asked for you to be toxic.
Yeah.
You know you boys be liking that. Some of them.
They do. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. How to cut cords. Yes, you can do this at home if they're not deep rooted. Okay, and when I say deep rooted, that means like up in your gut. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean they made it up into your gut. That means there's
She went there.
there are deep feelings
Where did Miranda
or
go?
deep attachments which could have been caused by trauma. If there's any type of abuse, mental, physical, emotional, sexual.
Yes.
Okay, this is gonna cause a deeper rooted. There was none of that here. Okay, so this is gonna work for me.
If you did happen to do blood magic, people, let me tell you, this is not going to take care of that. You gotta have some more serious stuff done.
And by blood magic, we mean the spaghetti shit, okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mama, don't do the spaghetti unless you plan on not ever getting rid of that man.
Yaya's blaming me for her toxicity.
Oh, yeah. Girl, you know you'd be toxic too.
Okay.
We
So,
love it.
anyways, just know that this probably isn't going to work for you.
She's so silly. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's other ways to do cord cuttings, and Miranda's, I'm going to let her take the...
I was like enjoying you taking the lead,
I
baby.
know,
I'm one
I
of those
just
girls
love
like,
it.
lead, baby, lead. No. I need to behave. You guys, I'm getting ready for meeting my husband tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, Michael Salgado. We're
Yes.
going to Idaho, Boise, Idaho tomorrow, with my cousin Elisa, and who knows, we might have to do some work out there too. So if she can round up some people, or if you guys know anybody in Boise, Caldwell, Napa, Idaho, let them know.
Let them know. We will be there.
Mhm.
We will be there.
We'll be there and ready if we need
Yeah.
to do some work. All right.
Yes.
And that's readings, mediumship, cleansings, anything.
Anything that you may need. Also, don't push it on, my future boo stuff. Just saying, because Michael, if you're there, yeah. I'm like, yeah.
This girl wants you, Michael. She wants her as a husband.
I know,
All
it's
right.
awful.
So what else do we got, Miranda, as far as cord cuttings go?
All right, as cord cuttings go, we can do what we call a spiritual cord cutting. Now, this is when we do our regular limpias. We can actually feel the different energy that's being placed there, or that's pulling, that's tugging. I don't know how many times, especially, it's very popular in Hispanic families. I don't know why. Your attachments to your mothers.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly the men, and I'm gonna call you guys
because
out.
most mothers favor the men. If they have a boy, oh, that's their godsend.
And now you're acting like my girls. No, just kidding.
No, it's the truth. You can ask my brother.
Yeah, no. So a lot of you have those. A lot of you have those. So we'll go through, we'll feel your energy. If we feel like we need to do una limpieza or a cleansing right before, then we will. But other times, we've got a spirit that just walked in. You guys, I'm a Virgo and this is kicking my butt. Anyways, so we'll do the cleansing and then we'll go through and we'll pull whatever cords we need to do.
Yes.
Now, some people do have attachments. Some of you guys are healing past traumas. You guys are healing generational stuff.
Mhm.
This stuff
It's not easy.
No,
It is
no.
not easy.
So give yourself grace. Seriously, give yourself grace. Give yourself peace. Make sure you have a buddy system with this too. This is what I always want to tell people. Oh, see, mira.
Yep, there I go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And yes, I'm letting go.
She's letting go and he's still holding on.
Alright.
Can y'all see that?
I'm letting go. He's holding on. So,
Oh,
the mental cord has been blocked. Okay. So that's kind of interesting.
now if you do it with the chakras, guys, you'll be able to kind of figure out where this trauma is in your body.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Wow. Wow. Okay, there goes my heart chakra.
I was gonna say I felt that.
I felt that too.
Mira, you're bleeding from him.
Yeah. I done bled.
For
Oh,
real.
he's still hanging on.
He is. Guys, when we get slow in the shop, which is not very often, but when we do, we'll read for each other and do stuff. Yeah, mira. Okay.
So I'm gonna show you. Damn, you can't really see it. So mine, I've already broken it's almost broken. I've only broken 2 chakras. But he's burning up and he's hanging on for dear life. He ain't trying to let go of me. Okay, there goes the last one, which is the sexual one, which we really didn't have physical touch because there was no way to do that, but we did have the sexual mentality with each other. There's different ways to be intimate. And there we go. This is tearing him apart.
Oh, that brings a lot of clarity.
It does bring a lot of clarity to me. I think I needed this. I'm glad I did this. I wish it wasn't such a glare on the phone, you know, so you guys could actually see what is going on here. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Look at you standing strong, my girl.
Yep,
Look
I
at you
am.
standing strong. She is. To my siblings, if you're watching, we were hunters. Just kidding.
Who's a hunter? Okay, that's Amy.
Yeah.
Cutting.
No. The girl, the info.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if we can say that live. Sorry, guys.
We say whatever we want. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this to where it's somewhere safe because I don't think this is the type of bowl I should have been burning on. I don't want it to go through. But go ahead and continue.
All right. So back to the whatever I was doing. Okay, let me center myself because that was exciting. So again, we will feel your energy. We'll see if we can feel any cords. At what point we'll go ahead and pull those cords. We'll cut those cords. Some people use they can use what they would call like a spiritual knife to cut those cords. Some of us have just been taught to be able to do it. It kind of depends. Now, I will tell you guys, cord cutting is not, I don't believe it's something that just anybody should do. And the reason for this is because you can really mess somebody up if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know that you need to seal them, if you don't know that you need to cleanse certain things, you can really mess somebody up. And don't just do it. Yeah, that did not work. I think we have a fire extinguisher. Leave it to us. Leave it to us, guys.
No, I was trying to put it out prematurely, but it's not going to let me.
No, it's not going.
Okay.
Let's see what our people are saying. She goes, I already spread the word. Thank you, Elise. Oh, Nita, no.
I am not doing something.
Sorry. Oh, we're a hot mess, guys. I'm going to blame it on the eclipse that's happening with the moon this week. The cord cutting was for someone we call H. He that shall not be named. We actually have quite a few of those. He that shall not be named. So yes, that's what the cord cutting was for him. You guys, you should have seen that just now.
It is crazy. Like if I put freaking alcohol on it and it is exploding and it's like boiling and everything.
Yaya says she's sending you her love. Elise. Yeah, she's gonna set the place on fire, damn it.
Is that Elisa or
Elisa. Nina needs water. And then
No.
she's laughing.
No, the water did not
No,
help.
she put the water on there and it made it worse, girl.
It like flared up.
No, you're supposed to throw flour, right? Because it's an oil.
Well, I was gonna do salt, but I'm scared of that too.
And now she's afraid of doing the salt. A witch that's afraid of throwing salt. What the hell? I'm just kidding, y'all. Okay, so let's get back to our little cord
I'm
cutting.
wondering if that's why I grabbed the spell breaker salt. I thought he was worked on.
I told you he was. You know, we know, guys. We know. You okay, Stink Puppy? I'm sorry. Guys, I bring my little dog with me into the shop. He's my baby. So don't mind me. Anyways, as she safely takes care of that, let's get back. Yes, so I don't believe everybody should do cord cuttings, okay? If you have to do it, you have to do it for yourself or for somebody else, make sure you do your homework. Please. Now, the reason for this is because, again, you can really harm somebody. We actually had someone come into the shop.
Okay, I'm safe, y'all. I didn't lose my hair. I smell like burnt hair, but I didn't lose my. No, it's still over the boiling. Okay, I put water, just sprinkled some water, and it said. But it was only on his, and we've always thought that maybe somebody had spelled him, because he is very different. He dropped me like that, he dropped me out. I'll admit that. Yes, I'm okay. I do want to cry a little bit. Greñas is okay. Shut up.
She heard him.
I know. He said, "Arr!" Anyways.
I'm not laughing.
So we
at
always
you.
thought that somebody had maybe spelled him, or to keep him away from me, because, religious families don't like when their boys get together with witches, and so they pray for them.
Yeah,
That is also considered casting a spell, because you're speaking
that intention,
words, and more than one gathered in one congregation. That's a coven.
That's.
Just saying.
They actually say the blood of the covenant in the Bible as well.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So yeah. Anyways, that's enough of that. We do way too much time on that. Let's just move forward.
Let's move forward. Yay. Okay. So again, yes, if you don't know what you're doing, please do your homework. Guys, you don't want to mess anybody up. The story that I was going to tell you guys, I don't know, were you here when she came in?
Who?
You might have been. That one lady. Remember how she went to a shop where this lady claimed to be a Reiki healer, and she supposedly did cord cutting on her through her Reiki. She forgot to seal her up, you guys.
Oh,
Do you remember
yeah.
that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, so I mean, she came back in and she was messed up, you guys, messed up. We ended up having to do multiple cleanses, if I remember correctly. Our Reiki person actually had to go back in and realign everything with her, but she actually went home, took a hot bath, and while she was in the bath, she was unable to completely move. They thought she was paralyzed because of how much had actually hit her because the cord cutting was done wrong.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna intervene right there. What happened with that and why that happened is because when somebody spiritually opens you up, that's like getting a knife and cutting you open.
cutting you open, yes.
And then fixing whatever, but not sealing it shut, not stapling it, not taping it, just leaving it wide open for infection to spread. And that's exactly what happens spiritually. You have to make sure that you are shut back up. You have to make sure you are sealed.
Yes.
And that bitch is all there popping still.
Oh, damn.
The fire's out, y'all. It's still snap, crackle, popping. Woo! Alright.
Yes, you should start fires.
I told you!
Start fires. I was like, I'm a fire starter. Yeah. But no, you a real fire starter.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, I remember she had to have multiple cleansings and subjects to, which could have been an easy first fix had she gone to the right person.
Yes.
Use your discernment with who. Make sure it's somebody you trust when you're going to a spiritual worker.
Or if you have no other option, I respect that. I understand that. Like, there's times where I'm messed up and we just grab what we have and we know we can use. But please, don't just say, don't be a dabbler and go out there and start saying you're doing all this stuff. Do your homework. Make sure you're paying attention, because again, you can really, really harm somebody. So with that being said, oh, she's fixed now. She's great. She can walk again and everything.
Yeah.
Because that was scary. That would be so scary. Can you imagine that? Like, just,
No, that would freak me out.
I would be pissed.
I've heard of that happening to one other person too, and she just was emotionally fucked up. Like, she's like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just want to break down, and it was not the day to be broken down. She was like a main person in a huge event, and this person worked on her and didn't close her back up, and left her vulnerable. And I think that was done out of spite because of jealousy,
Yeah.
And that's horrible.
Yeah, it is. So again, make sure you know who you're going to, what you're doing.
Yes, exactly.
So now that's going to take us into our next segment, unless you have something else you want to add with cord cuttings.
Okay, so cord cutting, we also can do it spiritually. There is a cord cutting that you can do with meditation.
Yes.
And it is meditation visualization, where you're actually cutting them away from you, and you take authority over each chakra system, and I just did that today with one of our girls. Yeah. And you know, it's like with the chakra system, the root chakra is the sexual. You tell them you can no longer control me or use me for sex. You cannot do that. And the sacral, the center, you know, you can't control me. You can't affect my emotions. You are taking back your power. You're stating what it is, and then you cut it, and you visually see that cut away, and then you dispose it. And as it is being disposed of, you push this person, their what is affecting you away, and it's not the person themselves, it's their ick, okay? You're pushing it away, and then that's when I come in and I start to seal them up. I seal them up, and before I seal them, I fill them, because you always want to fill what you've removed.
Yes.
You fill them with whatever it is they need, with their divine power, their sexual energy, their manifestation energy, their positive emotions, even the negative ones that will help them through growth, their control of themselves, their self-love, their self-awareness.
And I will tell you, a lot of times with women that have been with a narcissist or are in abusive relationships, whether sexual, mental, physical, verbal, that's what you guys need more than anything is
Yes.
that self-love, because they know how to break you down. They've literally gone in and tore you down piece by piece. And
Yeah.
that's something that you definitely need.
And through the manipulation, they make you question yourself.
Yes.
You know, they make you question yourself. They make you question who you are. It don't matter how strong you are. If you get caught up with somebody like that, and out of love, you want to show them that respect, and out of them knowing that you love them, they will use that to manipulate you into doing what they want and to putting you in your place where they think you should be. And that is not okay. And it is a hard rewiring your brain to come out of that. Okay? So that is why, especially cord cutting with these types of people, because you still feel an obligation, you still feel like that hope, like, oh, but what if they change, or what if I'm prematurely letting this relationship go? No, fuck that. Let it go. And if it's yours, it will come back at a later time after you're healed.
Yes. With that being said, with cord cutting soup, guys, you can reattach those cords, okay?
Yes.
You can
Yes.
reattach those cords. So think about it. If you're not ready to be done with this person and this is what you're wanting, don't come in every week for a cord cutting. Just, you know what?
Just wait till you're ready.
Yeah. Yeah, because I will tell you, sometimes it's a little bit traumatic to some people. Sometimes it's very painful. It's hurtful. Even though it's needed, there can still be those pains there. And you have to remember, especially with a couple relationship, even with people that are separating from their children or their spouses or family, any type of that, those cords are ingrained in you, and it's rough, you know?
Especially the generational ones.
Yes. Oh, we have so many people that are, you mostly work with the generational ones. But I mean, some of those have been really rough, where we've had to go in and literally push, one of us pull, the other one push, to get that cord out of them.
Yes. You know, and then there's also been where cords, and this is a different type of cord cutting, but it also works with trauma. Like, you know, I have this girl that was about 11 years old when she started dabbling with Ouija boards, and she thought she was into demonology. Well, she made a pact with a demon. And she was young, like she was a baby. Well, she's in her early 30s and her body is falling apart. She had 2 hip replacements. She still couldn't walk right. Like, her skin was dying. Like, you know, this demon wanted her. This demon wanted her life. Like she promised, you know, and at 11 years old. So I had to go in, and I couldn't cut it from the earthly realm. I had to go into the darker realms, you know, the deeper spiritual realms, and cut it. And I swear it was like a friggin' slug. Like, it was like a slug, and it kept sucking out of her. So I had to dig in and get the root out. And this is just for explaining how that happens. I'm not here. I'm not in my body when I do this, okay? So whatever my body does, I am not in control of. So apparently I was crying and screaming while I was doing this, but in my myself and my spiritual self, I was cutting this out of this poor girl. Apparently she was screaming as I was on the earthly realm. And when I woke up, I just looked around and her father had me in his arms. And he was just holding me and asking me if I was okay. And I was like, yes, I'm okay. But I don't know what my body was doing, but apparently I was crying and hurting because of all the pain this poor girl had been going through. You know,
Tip your spiritual workers.
really.
I just thought I'd throw that in.
You know, that was harsh. That is one type of cord cutting. I had absolutely no clue. Nobody's taught me this. I just do what I'm supposed to, and I do what I feel and hear from my ancestors, right? And I've said this more than once. So yeah, I didn't know what to expect out of that, but within a week, she started healing actually from her surgeries that she had. And I'm telling you, I blew agua bendita, or holy water, over her because I could feel the demon energy, you know, and her skin was burning. It was bubbling. And she told me, this burns, and I just fucking knew, like, okay, this isn't a possession because I don't feel that, but this is within her. And it was, like, I'm going to show you, it was stuck in the backside of her, like, down by her booty, and it was, like, that thick, just, you could see it stealing her life force, you know, just sucking from her. It was horrible. Yeah, so that's a crazy story of mine.
We all have really crazy stories. Oh man, but no, guys, seriously, I don't try to stop anybody from following their spiritual path, but I feel like that you do have to exercise caution on certain things, and this is definitely one of those things. And your spiritual worker, we have been trained. There are certain things that we do. We do our prayers, we do our
protection,
yes. We do all of those things, and sometimes we still end up taking that stuff home with us, no matter what we do. Same with house cleanses, things like that. You know, we are prepared to go into battle for you spiritually, and sometimes we still feel that. So, you know.
Yeah, it takes a lot out on us physically, but this is our purpose, and that's why I do what I do, and I know you do. And yeah, you know exactly what I was doing, but yes, it was a cord cutting is what I started with, and it ended up being something deeper than that.
Oh yeah.
That is a deeper cord cutting, or what we would call infestation.
Infestation.
Okay. All right.
That one was rough. Oh.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on to attachment removals.
Attachment removal. There we go.
Removals.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'll let you take over this one because.
You did that cord cutting. Now you're like, ooh. Okay,
Yeah, I can't believe that.
guys. This is my little area. No, just kidding.
This is.
So I wanted to put this out there, guys. We have what we call a vanishing box. This box, we all got one when they first came out. We all bought one, and I will tell you, I still have some court papers in there that are taken care of. Yeah, never came to light. Some other stuff, you know.
No.
Some people's. That's why we decided to get the bigger boxes.
Yes, because we need to fill that bitch.
We don't mean to, but sometimes it happens. So yes, we do have the bigger box now. It's very lovely, very nice. We can use this to hide. We can use this to keep other people from being around, that type of thing. So yes, we're super excited. I just wanted to go ahead and put that on there because yes, this box does work. I will tell you that some of the ingredients that are placed in there are poisonous, so keep it away from young children and pets. Do not ingest this, all
Do
right?
not touch it with your hands.
Yeah, actually we did that one time. So funny thing is when we first made the powder, guys, you can tell your story.
We make the powder here, okay? Yes.
Yes. Funny thing is we were like, oh, this powder, you know, we were told to put it on our cars, all kinds of stuff.
Your license plate, especially when your license plate is like outdated.
She was good. She was good.
Almost
you
for a
guys.
whole year. Almost for a whole fucking year.
had used it on my car. And then I went to the coffee shop the next morning, you guys. I was in a line. They literally walked. They had people out walking. They literally walked right by me. I got up to the window and I said, none of them ever asked for my order. And both girls that were walking, because I went to Dutch Bros, and they were like, we didn't see you at all.
Yeah.
And it was
It worked
crazy.
a little too good.
It worked a little too well for me because I'm always in trouble with the law. I don't know why. You know what? It's my last name. That's what it is.
No, yeah.
So, yeah, they did not see me at all. At all. I went to other places because you know how we scope stuff out sometimes. They didn't see me either, guys. They did not see me. So, yes, the vanishing powder that comes with the vanishing box does actually work. Don't worry, we also carry extra bottles of the vanishing powder.
In case you use it too well.
Yeah. A little goes a long way.
Yeah.
But
I had a friggin' court thing for me that was a hospital bill, and I had already like filed bankruptcy. And I'm telling you guys all my business, but it's okay. I don't give a shit. I filed bankruptcy. A year later, this bill pops up out of fucking nowhere, and they're trying to keep.
I remember that. They were calling here.
Yeah, they're trying to garnish me, right? And I'm like, damn. Well, I thought I had put all of IHC's fucking bills up in there. I don't know where this is coming from. Because I had a lot of health issues. I mean, I'm a cancer survivor, so you know how that goes. So anyways, it was like $28,000 that they were trying to garnish me, right? And so I cut out the judge, my name and the amount with all of that, right? And I just put it in the box, sprinkled a little powder, set it and forget it, y'all. I ain't heard from them since. Ain't nothing on my credit. There's nothing on my credit. There's nothing in credit agencies. I checked all 3 credit bureaus. Nothing whatsoever.
So it works. Guys, it works. Works on your cars. It works on if you need to put people in here. Now, when I say
Yes.
put people in the box, what I mean is get their picture. Their picture only. Don't do a couple picture with the both of you.
Even if you cut it out, do not do that.
Do not do that because we actually had a client who bound herself to this person while she was doing it. And then she had to come in and have some stuff done too. We love her. She's amazing. But yeah. So vanishing boxes are great, guys.
Yeah, and that's definitely good.
Yeah. It's an attachment removal, believe it or not. Sometimes we
You just
pick
have to
up.
know what your attachment is.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, do you want to talk about this one?
Oh, I'm also gonna say, like, for people with drug demons, alcohol demons, shit like that, be creative, okay? Be creative. You can get rid of these things yourself. You just have to give a choice of doing so.
To actually doing it.
Okay. So this is what I use. It is more used in the UPSS from like Mexico, old school. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. I mean, I would like a prettier bottle, but I don't give a shit. You throw some in your hand, you get your client, you go, you spit it all over them. Okay, what this does, it runs off the damn attachment. Okay, first of all, because it's alcohol related. Then it's got the wintergreen, which is also
Spearmint peppermint, yes.
Spearmint peppermint, which is also good for cleansing and healing. Sorry, I didn't even roll that all over you. But anyways, that is how
It's
you
no
use
minty
this.
fresh.
Yeah, you
No, just
do.
kidding.
Super minty fresh. And this is how I usually start my cleansings, is with this, because yeah, I'm gonna blow off all the excess heavy energies and whatever attachments are there, and then the deeper rooted ones. That way I'm not working with so much and I'm not tiring myself out.
Yes,
You know.
and it helps. It's a barrier too for us, you guys.
Yes.
I didn't grab cascarilla. I told myself to, and I didn't. So, cleansing wise, you guys, you can take spiritual baths at home. You can spiritually cleanse your home yourself. If you are of the Catholic or you do like religion type stuff, that's cool too. Okay, get some mop water, pour some holy water. Yeah, holy water. You can do sea salt. You know, you can do pink Himalayan salt if you want to bring in the love. Throw in some Rose petals. First cleanse everything and then do it.
Yeah.
Because our homes can become attached too. They can be attached to the anger. They can be attached to the hurt. They can be attached
Illness.
to grief. Grief, you know, that runs deep, you guys, and you can feel it everywhere around you, and then it just kind of harbors and brings more stuff in.
How much is this bigger box?
That bigger box is 40.
Oh, it's 46.
40.
That's how much the little box was too. Just
Yeah.
saying.
So this is
So,
a good
It's
deal.
$46. It comes with the box. It comes with the powder, and that's pretty much all you need. That's how much the regular boxes were. So it's 46 bucks.
Yes. All right. So the same with this. I actually was brought up using this. I believe my great grandmother. I've talked to her, and I've talked of her before. I believe she was a curandera, but back in her day, this was stuff you guys didn't talk about. This was
Yes.
stuff that was very much hidden, especially within the Hispanic community. You know, yeah, it was not regularly talked about. And I do know I know of a very, very old witch. She has since passed, and she would use this constantly. But it's acolada. We call it acolada. On this, it says acolado, and it's actually bay rum. And you guys, when I tell you that this works so well, especially people of like Cuban, my Puerto Ricanos, I had to put that little in there because, you know, y'all are fire, man.
Yeah. It is very much Puerto Rican based.
Yes, so they will use this to help the same with the spitting of it.
Yes.
I've taken it and I've rubbed it on me after I've done certain
Your
cleansings.
hands and just
Yeah,
rub it on
and
it,
just
especially
Pull it downward.
the
Pull it
back of
downward,
your
take
neck,
it
you
out.
guys. This is when most attachments are. If you're feeling heavy and you're feeling not yourself or zombie-like, and you got some weight right here, more likely you got an attachment. All right?
Yes, and let's not lie, guys. You know what? We all go out to the clubs. We all will have that little smoke, or we hang out with people that we know we should not be around. But whether they're family, friends, or stuff like that, or maybe we're just hard-headed. You know, this, you guys, if you hung out with them and you're like, oh crap, like your energy is zapped, this does the trick. Now, I will tell you, for those of you who are, I think we're probably gonna have to close that window.
Yeah.
Those of you that are like very like workout savvy, things like that, you can add this to your bath water after you get home from the gym, and you will not feel sore. You will not feel sore. I'm not even kidding, because sometimes I go really, really hard. Not recently, but sometimes I go really, really hard, and you just take a capful, this little capful right here. You pour that into the bath water, and boom, nothing. Plus, you're removing the attachments or
Right.
anything you could have picked up.
Right.
Because I know y'all be looking at me when I'm working out. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
So yes, I highly recommend Bay Rum. I use Bay Rum on some very rough cases, actually.
Yeah, this is more potent.
I'm gonna go shut that. I think I'm gonna go shut that.
Okay, go ahead. This is more potent, and I just want to tell you, like, you don't want to overuse it. You don't want to get yourself so used to this that your spirit doesn't. Oh, she's looking at my plate. It's still popping over there. You don't want to use this so much that your spirit gets used to it, okay? If you need to clear yourself that much, there's probably some lifestyle changes you need to make. Because nobody should have to do that much. And then I'm going to go into Florida water. Okay, so this is Peruvian based. This is spirit infused, okay? Yes, it comes from a manufacturer, but that is the whole intent of Florida water. It not only does it take away, help clear and loosen attachments, I'm going to say it loosens, okay? What it does is it helps to clear so you can see properly, and that's what I call it. So when I'm working with somebody and they have something with them that is hiding, because they do that, these things do that, they hide from us sometimes because they don't want to be released, or the person's not ready to release them. So I will spray Florida water, I'll spit it on them. I just feel like the old school way is to spit it on them because I'm using my force, my authority and that's what it is, right? And I'm a fighter, so I like to do that shit. But anyways, what it does is it clears off their energy so I can visually, mentally, and spiritually see where the attachments are. I could feel them just fine, but I want to see it, you know? And I do have clairvoyance, so I can see things. But Florida water also, the spirit of anxiety, that's a fucking spirit. Like, spray this over you. It will remove that attachment from you. Nausea. Let's see.
Upset stomach.
Upset stomach. Diarrhea. No, just kidding.
We watched a
Just
little bit
kidding.
too much TV growing up. Type.
Anyways,
I wasn't going that far, but you know.
yeah, that's funny.
So the one that I need to close, it doesn't have a thingy.
Oh shit. No, that's
So-
a little bit better though.
I'm like, no.
It's not all open our eyes.
Your
Yeah, so
eyes,
anyways,
okay.
yeah, so this helps take off these little spirits that are lingering. Because when people say it's my anxiety, no, it is not your anxiety. Quit taking ownership of these spirits. They are not yours. That's what causes attachments. It is not my headache. It is the headache, the anxiety.
Words, yeah. Speak the words correctly, guys.
You're
It's
spelling yourself.
Yeah, yeah, and that's very possible. So I do want to add something with the Florida water. You guys, you can take this and put this in your bath water, and it works wonderfully. I do a lot of limpias, and this is one of the easier ones that I do. A lot of the ones that I have to prepare, there is some form of this put in there. A lot of times I have to add more
I've seen
heavier
you.
stuff.
When we
Yes.
had that possession,
Yeah.
we put it in a bowl with the little flowers and all that stuff.
Mhm.
I don't know what the hell she was doing, some Santeria shit, but it was so cool. I watched
Oh,
her. I
Santeria
watched
shit.
her.
Yeah, yeah, so yes, that was a spiritualismo actually.
Oh, Skinny Police.
Yeah, so it's just Mexican spiritualism, y'all. But no, we do use this in Santeria
Uh-huh.
quite a bit.
And also, you can cleanse your jewelry, your stones.
Yes,
I forgot to say that.
yes.
Anything that needs to be cleansed, you can use the Florida water, alcolada, or the wintergreen alcohol. Okay?
Mhm.
You can use all three of those to cleanse your things that you have at home.
That's why,
Even your
you know,
altars.
yes, the root work, voodoo work, all that stuff, you guys, it was made intentionally for people that had this readily available in their homes.
Mhm.
You know, even our paganisms, all of this stuff, you guys, we are prepared. I know some people believe in making their own Florida water. I don't, because I will tell you, I tried to do a jar spell when I was probably about 13. You guys, I dabbled a lot when I was 13, okay? I fucked some shit up. I fucked some people up.
But also,
I just
another thing, you forgot to get your alcohol.
Oh, I did forget to grab my
Okay.
alcohol.
So,
I will
this
go.
is,
So,
all right.
tell them about the bath with the citrus in this.
Okay. All right. So, also you can put this in the bath. You add citrus, or you could add lemons, fresh. You know, you can have fresh lemons, or you can add essential oils. It's up to you. Lemons, oranges, grapefruit, whatever. We go with lemons because lemon is something that will absorb, clear, cleanse, and basically eat negative energy and attachment. So you can put that in and sit down in your, when you're doing a spiritual bath too, also, you gotta soak for at least 20 minutes, and this is head to toe. You can't just wet the booty and the chest area and think you're good. No, you gotta get the entire thing. You gotta make sure you are constantly bringing it over and cleansing, and bringing it over and cleansing yourself, because that is what a spiritual bath does. You've got to soak and drown yourself, basically.
Yes, you do. And I will tell you, there's a difference between sweet baths and bitter baths. Maybe we should do a
On
thing on
different
that,
baths,
on
yeah.
different baths. Because one you'll do all the way from your head down to your feet. One you'll just do from your shoulders down. Oh. So yes, there
Okay.
is that.
So there's your alcohol.
You guys, I pull this bad boy out when it's dire. Okay, we had a girl who went in and she was watching the Aztec dancers, and they were doing a war song, baskets, fruits, stuff like that. She ended up getting an attachment from that. and she was messed up, and she knew she was messed up, and so she came in. We did a cord cutting, we did some cleansing. It wasn't enough. I had to bring this bad boy out. Okay, I know people that spit vodka. I was always taught to spit rum, and it's different for everybody. I've spit tequila for the Santa, so you know what you have a lot of times is what you use. But again, I have always been taught you need to use the clear liquors for this. If you're asking for something or you're sending your spirits to work, you're going to use the dark ones.
I'd have to spit fireball. Because that's what I am.
You and that damn fireball.
I know. And fire.
Yeah, I know. And
Jeez.
I'm not even going to go into that.
All
I'm
right.
not even going to go into that at all. Do you want to talk about the copal or the camper? Or?
Okay. So attachment removal. So, you know, we're doing attachment removal because you get attachments from your lovers. When you decide to take on a lover, you take on their karma, you take on their demons, okay? That's just what it is. It's
Some of y'all like to play with community.
community verga. Yeah. So,
Anyways.
yeah, when you're playing with community stuff, there's multiple things, and it could connect into larger, deeper, darker things, okay?
Yes,
Just-
especially if someone sees you with that specific someone, they're not okay with it. You are going to get hit just as much as that person is.
Yeah, because of the hatred, because of the
Mhm.
jealousy, because of, you know, other things. This can all cause attachments. So, what I use camphor for is the healing part. Because after we remove an attachment, like I said, you've got to fill, you've got to seal. And I will always bring in the camphor for healing. It does smell like mint. I mean, Vicks, you know, a stronger form of Vicks.
Ponte Vicks.
Yes. And burning it, it will heal the inside as well as the outside. The soul, the inside of the physical body as well as the outside of spirit, aura, energy, all of that, okay? So camphor I use a lot for healing after attachments or after cord cuttings,
Yes.
you know, because it leaves ribs in your aura. Yes,
Now-
it is menthol. Yeah.
I will use camphor. There is a witch spell you can do to cleanse your home completely. If you are plagued by specific demons and stuff, you can light this at 12 o'clock at midnight, say a Psalms, and you burn this on a charcoal. I will tell you, you will not feel any cleanser than that in that home. I will tell you that. So I do use camphor in that matter. We do use camphor a lot in Santeria and in Espirituismo. I'm sure people use camphor for a lot of other things.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, like, it wasn't camphor, but it was what are those little crystals that we have?
Menthol crystal.
The menthol crystals. Okay, so I went to go pour a few just because we had got done doing a heavy cleansing, and you could just feel it in here. So of course we want to keep our space safe for you guys when you come in. And the little baggie said, "Oops, you know, I'm clumsy." It went tip, and you know, we were all choking to death, but we could all smell very clear. But after it finished burning, after about an hour, it was still burning, and they burn fast. So that was pretty bad, okay? It was so clear and fresh in here. Like, I had never felt it so clear in here before. It was very good. So,
Yeah, it was amazing.
yeah, spaces, it clears very well. And I'm sure it does the same with attachments. You could probably use this for an attachment by itself. I just never have. I like to use it for healing.
Mm-hmm. And everybody's different. Your practice is your practice, you guys, and what you use it for. Let's see. So that can go along with the smoke cleanse. You don't have to use a feather. I use a feather, again, as barrier, again, as being native. That's why I use a feather. I was always taught to use feathers. You have the feather fan. I've seen you use it multiple times. You know, again, we are doing things as we put protection in place, not just for you, but for ourselves as well.
And I'm going to tell you what the feather is used for, or like what I use it for, is because you're doing a smoke cleanse, and that's usually what I do the most is smoke cleanses. And then I will get the feather, and it's like raking their spirit, raking
Yeah.
raking their
Taking
energy,
it
taking
all
it off, so that I don't have to do it manually or mentally or spiritually. Okay, it just takes the
That's so funny
alleviates
that you
off.
did that. Now I'm like,
Yeah, so that's what I use my little fan feathery thing
I
for.
love it. I love it. Let's see. You guys, okay, let's actually use Lori's candle first. So we do make these candles in the shop. Lori, our Reiki healer, she does her own personal candles. Again, I brag about her candles. I've used her candles. They work, y'all.
Yes.
They are definitely worth it. This vanishing candle, I had a particular, so I was with somebody. He is also one of those that should not be named. And after everything had went down, I ended up grabbing a vanishing because I was having a crap of a time trying to sleep. He told me he's seen demons in the mirror, all kinds of stuff. They were his own demons, you guys. Anyways,
And he was a narcissist, so he was blaming her.
they always blame
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
The witch always gets blamed.
yeah. For damn sure.
So, I took this candle and I got nothing of it. I put it in the room. I lit it. This exploded because it was so heavy and intense. I came into the shop and I told them, they're like, there's too much energy in that room. You need to do something else. So I ended up doing something else, bought another candle. You guys, let me tell you, my room was the safest room in the house after this. So always practice fire safety, when using candles or anything like that. But I will tell you, this candle does work. So does the money ones or the road opening ones or
The attraction,
the attraction, the port cutting, the
The
anxiety.
the court
Court,
candles.
yes, the court candles. They work really well. She is amazing at what she does. Okay, guys. So,
Let's get into the vegetables. We're gonna make a salad here.
I don't know if you want to eat this salad, girl.
No, hell no.
We're making a dressing. Now, a lot of Hispanic people do know about ajo, or garlic. The skin we save, this part we save. We actually take the garlic itself when we do work with it. So we went to a house cleansing this weekend,
Yes.
and many of you know that I do work. I've done work with the Santa. Well, she came to me in my dream. I was half awake and half asleep. And it's funny because you text me, "Are you ready yet?" And I had just got done talking to her in my dream. She was like, "You need to get up, you need to light this candle, and you need to put the garlic around it." And I was like, "Okay." And then you text me and it's like, "Are you up? Are you getting ready?" And I was like, "Huh? Okay." And so we did that, and I will tell you that was probably one of the easier cleanses that we ended up having to do. But I could see why she had told me to do that.
Yes, most definitely.
So, garlic, you guys. Garlic works for attachment.
And I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of that. It is because there was some secrets in the home. There was somebody that had lots of secrets that was hidden that had to do with, I mean, it would have affected the whole family, okay? And so that's as far as I'll go with that, but that's why we needed it, because these secrets were, first of all, untouchable because we were locked out of one of the rooms
Yeah.
and we could not get into it. And it was on purpose from the person that was carrying what he's carrying. So, you know, when a situation like that comes up, we just have to block it off so it does not attach to other people.
Yes, definitely. All right. So, limes, guys.
Oh,
Limes.
yes.
We love limes.
We do. We use them for
Limes.
lots of things.
We do use them for a lot of things. Mostly one thing in particular. But I think we covered that already. Did we cover that? We kind of covered that. I don't know.
A little bit.
All right, so limes. You guys, you can use the lime to cleanse you. You can use, I tell people often when their spouse is not okay with certain things, you take the lime, say you're having a lot of problems in the bedroom. The reason I tell people to put this underneath the main person's bed is because that person is the owner of the home. That person is, you know, the main head honcho, whatever. Now, you're going to want to take 3 limes, put it in a bowl of water, and stick it under the bed. You're gonna pay attention to these, guys. Don't set it and forget it. Okay,
Yeah,
you wanna
these are
check
some
it
you don't
after,
wanna do that.
depending on how much the infestation is, how thick the energy is. This will pull out the crap. Then you are going to throw out these lines. Okay, this has been known to help save marriages, attachments. Yes, it'll help take care of them. It's also used for healing, not just pulling out all the negativity and all of that.
It could pull out illnesses.
Yes, it does. It takes a lot of illnesses from people, which is great. So this is, a lot of times if people have spouses that are not completely on board with this type, I will recommend this one.
Yeah, because it's not anything weird. You don't have to do anything funky. It's these leaves hidden.
Okay, so we'll put those right there.
All right.
You go ahead and talk about the onion,
Okay.
because she'll be working with these a lot. y'all.
I do. Okay. So I've used the onion for many things, as far as attachment removals, cord cutting. Like, this is the best way to get rid of somebody in your life. Okay. Just saying. I will cut out the top. The top is that. You want to gut it a little bit, okay? You get the person's picture, put it in. You add whatever it is that you want for them to happen. I've done this to somebody before who has hurt my grandson. A babysitter. Just saying.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. Ooh.
It's a good thing you did that, because all of us were about ready. We're feisty up in the shop, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't take things laying down.
Yeah.
We'll handle it streetwise.
Right, no doubt. I wanted to put graveyard dirt in this bitch, but I decided not to. Instead, I put like the pain that you caused my grandson, you will receive ×10. The people you love will be hurt just like he was hurt, and I love him. Okay, and I don't give a fuck. Like I said, when people fuck with my babies, there's no boundary for me.
Mhm.
So anyways, that's probably one of them to get rid of people. You're gonna put the top back on and you seal it with wax. Alright? You're gonna foil it, bury it. Bury it away from your home. This will get rid of them almost immediately. Okay?
Yes.
Or whatever intention you put in here. Alright. But we're talking about removing attachments.
So yeah.
Also.
Sometimes you guys, we develop attachments to people. Don't fool yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Don't fool yourself. And sometimes these people come around, energy vampires. Energy vampires, once they know you're a good supply, they ain't going nowhere.
I don't know. And they'll only be back just to schmooze you up and get what they want out of you.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
steal your energy.
Okay.
There are actually a lot of energy vampires walking around, and they're not even aware of it. If you've been in the presence of somebody and you know that they literally drain the crap out of you, like you're fine, they come over and then they leave, all of a sudden you are just tired, you're lethargic, you're not yourself. You guys, you can get rid of this person with this. You can also do the broom trick so they don't come over,
Yeah.
but we'll cover that in a
So
different.
also attachments of illness, okay?
Yes, you guys.
So you can cut up an onion. There's different places on your body you can put this to absorb. So I've always been shown like the temples. You know what I mean? And yes, it's strong as fuck. You want to go around smelling like onion. But you know what? If you got a migraine, you're gonna want to fucking do this.
We'll see, and when we get sick, we put onion in our socks. I mean,
Yeah.
I know
On
it
your
sounds
feet.
gross, but I'm telling you, it works, y'all.
It does.
It
absorbs.
works.
Onion absorbs. Okay.
Mhm.
And then of course the back of the neck. Don't overlook that because that's where attachments settle.
Yes, yes.
It doesn't matter if it's sickness. Sickness, any illness is spiritually based. Okay? Why? Because it comes from emotion. Our emotions will bring in the spiritual stuff. Okay? Also, if you need to cleanse your house or you don't know what you got in your house, you cut this in half, put it in 2 high places in your home, and check it after a few days. And if it's black, throw it out. It's absorbed everything it can. I would try it again in a week.
Definitely. And I use this when my kids get sick. Onion itself is meant to absorb, and a lot of times when people get food poisoning at barbecues and stuff like that, it's not because this stuff was left out. It's because of the onion. You guys, the onion will pick up everything. So
Yeah.
no, I use this for when we get sick, whether it's putting it on our feet, whether it's putting it in the home so that way nobody else is getting it, whether it's absorbing the energy that can be placed in the rooms. Because I will tell you, you guys, spirits, if they know that you're weak, they will come.
Yeah.
They will hang around you. People are the same way. Don't doubt that, okay? Specific
sometimes
people.
people, when they're weak in spirit, they are used as conduits.
Yes, they are.
I also just got a vision of cutting it and doing it over the body, over the entire body. So you could do this almost like an egg cleansing, you know what I mean? And it will absorb all of it. You just got to make sure that whoever's touching it is protected with cascarilla.
Yes, yes, yes. Which we
Cascarilla.
sell here in the shop. Cascarilla translates into eggshell powder. I know people use chalk. I prefer to use this. I was always taught to use this, especially with espirituismo, with santeria, with just my general witch practice. I've always been taught to use cascarilla. But you know what? To each their own, you guys.
Right.
I do cover this on me when I do specific cleansings. I will use it. When I do the liquor cleansings, I will use it. I use it all the time. Like, I go through this, you guys.
Like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I only use it because Miranda had to teach me how to use it because I never really thought about this, and that's just me being honest. I mean, I know my mom used to put our eggshells in all her plants. You know what I mean? And so that's all I know about that. But now I use it on cover my whole hands. I will cover my weak points, which are third eye, back of the neck.
When I work on certain people, I always have to put some on my hips because we are so much connected that when I pull anything off of her, I get attacked there first. So yes, you guys, it's for the whole body. There's a special cleanse that we do with Santeria where you go through the home afterwards and you sprinkle that. This one, okay, you guys, I am known for my egg cleanses.
Yes.
Even one of my exes that was like, we used to talk all kinds of crap. He said, no, this girl, you see her, he goes, you can literally see the energy and feel the energy being pulled because of the ugliness that's on people.
Yeah.
So yes, huevos, guys, eggs are good. The fresher, the better for me. But it's also, you can use regular eggs. Guys, you can use regular eggs.
It's all about the intention, okay?
Yes.
I mean, when it comes down to it, if you ain't got nothing else, it's better to use a regular store-bought egg than a farm egg.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
As long as you use it. Now you can put these under your bed. There's a spell you can do for the front of the home. You know, people have for centuries, you know, like used to be eggs. For a lot of things. Due to what I do, I have been informed by Babalao that I cannot eat eggs. And I just attribute it to my work. Now,
See, I couldn't do that because I love eggs.
I've never been a fan of them. Never. And so I'm okay with
It was
that.
her purpose.
Yeah, apparently. I'm like,
See,
hey,
it's
be
crazy
the egg
because
girl.
before I met Miranda, I've only known the people that claim that they know how to do, they know what they're doing with the egg cleanses, right? And they be rolling it and doing little crosses, touching the skin. This girl don't have to touch it. She touches you in what, 3 spots?
Yeah. And that's just to seal you.
3 spots to close you off. And you can still feel, because during the winter, I'm weak in my lungs, or I had been weak in my lungs. I am not anymore.
No, you're healthy.
Yeah. So when she would have to go over me because I was just like pneumonia, fucking RSV, all kinds of shit. She would go over and not even like, she's this far away from me, going over this chest and I could feel it. It would just literally plop out of my body, the illness, okay? And then she'd crack it and there's blood in the cup. You know that that's pretty bad, okay? When there's blood in the cup. And that is going to show you how crazy it is.
Yes. So, and I can read them really well as well.
Yeah, she does.
So if you come in for my egg cleanse, y'all know that you're going to actually be worked on. I will say you have not been egg cleansed unless you've been egg cleansed by me.
Right, exactly. And I'm going to tell you too, like,
And the
Don't
owner of the
let-
shop will too.
don't let just anybody do an egg cleanse just because they say they know how. All
And
right?
This is energy, you guys. Not everybody has good intent. They can take that egg and they can bury it
And
somewhere.
they can push their energy onto you and make you sick. Like if I was sick and I was a mean little bitch and I'm like, oh Miranda, come here, let me cleanse you, and I got the egg and I could be pushing my illness into her so that it leaves me and goes to her. There is people with so much bad intent. be aware of what you are doing,
Yes.
who you're letting work on you.
Yes, definitely. And be cautious of the people you're willing to work with because, again, it was an ex. And he was messing with somebody who his prior relationship, the father was a curandero. He wasn't going to stand for him leaving the daughter or
Right.
leaving her pregnant or any of those things. And they actually cursed his stuff. I went over him, I did the cleansing, and I fixed it. Boy was gone out the door, spreading that everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I should have just left it.
She should have just left him tied up, or he couldn't get it up.
That's okay.
So here's another thing: is copal. Copal is a purifier, a healing element, as well as a cleansing element. This is very versatile. Okay.
Other people call it church incense. And it's because it's used in churches, it's used in homes. This is something that's been used by our ancestors for centuries.
And yeah, and it does come in a resin. It does come in a resin. You burn it on charcoal, and so this is something that I also use in my smoke cleanses for attachments. This will blow that shit right away. Like, it's almost like the camphor. It's a little bit, to me, I think it's a little bit stronger than the camphor. It will blow away just about everything that you can think of. So, and I say blow away because I use the incense.
Yeah.
You know.
And we use it all the time too here in the shop, especially after particular rough cleanses. I know the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Inca, people have been using this for centuries.
The
you guys.
mesaclanes.
The Mesaclanes, yes, yes. So, you know, there's reasons this stuff is here. There's reasons there's people like us that this will help remove the attachment. Now, you might have to do some other stuff, but we're here to help.
Yeah.
So,
And I just want to bring up a thing, like, a lot of this is culture based, you know, from the Hispanic, from the native Hispanic, because we're all one, basically, you know. And it's culture, and it's been made into witchcraft, but this is our culture, okay?
yeah.
And this is where it's derived from, is, I mean, centuries and centuries and generations of practicing. So we know this works. And we
Yes.
trust our ancestors to show us that
The
this
way.
is what works.
Mhm.
And so if you leave here with, you know, getting an attachment removal and you're fine, you feel good, you go home and now you're like feeling like, oh my God, it's back. Bitch, you brought it back.
Yeah, you guys can reattach those cords.
Yes, and you can reattach cords and attachments.
And
Okay?
demons.
You have to remember, depending on how long you have these attachments, whether they're sexual, demonic, mental, physical attachments, traumatic attachments, however many long years they are, they're still going to be residual. It doesn't matter how good we clear you. Okay? As long as that shit is out of your center, out of your body, your aura, your energy, that's what her job is. The rest is on you, bro. Like, you have got to have the mental stability and the strength and the faith to know
To
that.
continue to fight that off.
Yes, because it is going to be out here, not within here.
But I'm
Okay?
going to tell you, wants to get back in, so don't allow it.
Yeah.
Don't allow
And
it.
you don't have to say, oh, I allow you back in. No. You just have to get scared one time and think, oh my God, it's not gone. And that bitch is back, okay? That's all it takes. That is all it takes. So you've got to find your strength to be strong for yourself and fight for yourself
Yeah.
when you get rid of attachments.
Definitely.
It doesn't happen all the time,
But
but
it can.
it can.
It can. So, with that being said, do the other things, put stuff in place. Yes, I'm excited. Do you want to talk about those?
Now go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to talk about them?
Yeah, I'm just going to play with them.
All right. Railroad spikes, guys. Railroad spikes. Now, these have already been picked, and they do need to be prepared. I was looking at some stuff. There are some things on how to prepare them. We have them personally prepared in the shop. They are readily available in the shop.
Yes.
So if you don't know how to prepare them, we've got them readily available for you to use
Yes.
in the shop. Now you can put these in the corners of your property. This is going to help after.
a cleansing.
Yes, after you
After.
cleanse.
Otherwise, you're going to block it
yeah,
in.
yeah,
You're
guys.
going to seal that shit in
after.
with you.
After. So this will help remove attachments. Has anyone ever heard of iron? Yes, iron works on repelling certain demons. It helps work with
Especially
certain-
with unclean ground.
Yes, yes. It also works as well as repelling certain evil spirits, certain things that can be sent at you. It helps remove it from the home. You cannot use iron though, guys, if you have fairies. So I have another tip and trick for that. We'll share that on another video, but yes, you guys can use this. If you take 3 of them, you put them underneath your seat of your car while you drive, that will keep you, yes, you need to have 3. Put it under the driver's seat. It will keep you from having accidents. I need to tell my daughter this because she is a young driver. None of them have been her fault, but there has been multiple ones.
And this is something that I'm gonna say. She's been in more than one accident.
Yeah.
Okay, and so this is probably an attachment she has. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's this little girl who sent it at her. You know what, Mama? I'm not scared. You think I'm the only witch you know? No, I never thought that, but I will tell you I know my shit.
Yeah. Okay, so she let the mama bear out, and that's okay because that's what we are allowed to do that. You guys are allowed to do that too. That's how mad we get when people fuck with our kids. So this is an attachment that was sent to her to where she gets in a lot of accidents. Okay, it can become in an attachment in witchcraft, curses, things like that. It can come in all forms, but this will keep her safe. It
Yes.
doesn't matter what is with her.
What is with her? Yes, definitely. And I will tell you that the spirits that I pray to, that I deal with, my orishas, my sanpa, my ancestors, all of those, my warriors, I will tell you, they stepped in and they took that hit for her. So I'm grateful to them.
Yeah. 'Cause
Absolutely.
Her last accident was pretty
It was bad.
bad.
It was really bad. So with that
Love you,
being
Yaya.
said, yes.
Um,
This works really well for the property. It works really well for your cars. It works really well for a lot of things.
Yeah, and the reason why I say is like earthly attachments, like in the ground, is because there's a lot of ground that's being built over,
That
you know,
shouldn't have been.
and it doesn't even have to be sacred ground. Something traumatic could have happened there. Like we went to a place and the guy's family died of, what was it? Do you remember?
I think it was cholera.
Cholera. There you go. He saw his wife and 2 children die in front of him, and then he hung himself. Okay, and this was way back in the way back days. I don't know what the year was, but that ground.
I want to say it was like in the 30s. It was in the 30s. It was very, very, very
Yeah.
early settlement. But we seen that, and it wasn't even his property that he hung himself on, you guys. He just kind of walked over, found a thing he could do his deed, and he did it.
Yeah, and he buried his family in the same place. He wanted to be with them. Okay, that's sad. Okay, he didn't want to be alone, and things like this happen in life, and it's happened in the past, especially when there's plagues and there's no way to heal that, or they don't know how to heal that at that moment. Like us with COVID, we had so many people passing. What did they do with all the bodies other than send them to medical research? You know what I mean? That's just me putting that shit out there because I'm such a.
She's
Yeah.
She's what is the word? What do they call you?
I don't know. I can't even think of it right now because it's
Neither
just
can
like,
I. We'll think of it later and then we'll post
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I believe that conspiracy theorist. There you
Okay,
go.
yeah, we go. There we go.
Conspiracy theorist. Okay. So when you put this in the ground, you're taking ownership of your ground. The iron, after you cleanse it, okay, and you're throwing the ownership out there, and you throw your little black hoodoo rice or whatever it is that you're throwing on your ground, you set the corners with intention that this is my space now.
Yes.
And these attachments will have to go elsewhere. If they don't find their light or they don't cross over, if they've been human, they will have to go elsewhere.
I
They
like how you
cannot
said
do
that all
that.
skeptically. Human.
I'm a human.
I will tell
Yeah.
you, people are jealous too. Guys, the evil eye is a real thing, okay? Jealousy, envy, that is a real freaking thing.
And it does not cross over into your home and cause havoc on your home with iron in it.
With iron in your home, yes. Or the evil eye pendant. Shoot, I cover all my bases, okay? We've got iron in the ground. We've got licorice sticks in the ground. We've got the evil eye up everywhere. Like, I am not.
See, and I do copper and coffee
Oh,
in the
wow.
ground as offering.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Coffee's great, you guys. Coffee works really well to remove attachments as well. I know we have some somewhere, but it's too hot for us to be making hot coffee. We'll drink the shit out of some
Right.
iced coffee, though.
Yeah, so in conclusion,
Oh, wait.
what do we got?
What do we got? This is going along with my new cleanse that I am doing.
Yes, she's got a new cleanse.
A lemon cleanse, you guys. Again, citrus. This is a little bit different, but yes, a lemon cleanse. You don't have a lime, you can use a lemon. This cleanse that I am doing, you specifically have to use a lemon. Now, say that you don't have
Is
other
it weird
stuff.
that my mouth is watering right now?
I want to eat it. I know you do. I know you do. We're going to the movie later. Behave.
Oh, we're gonna go watch The Conjuring tonight, and you guys, please. I know there's a hype about people picking up shit. Yes, stuff can come through the fucking movies. Okay, they go through electronics. Spirits do.
Spirits love electronics, but you know
Yeah.
what? If you're putting that shit out there, it's more
gonna
than-
find you.
Yeah, so don't.
So yeah,
just
don't.
don't. Say a prayer. Like if
Yeah.
you're spiritual, say a prayer. If you're not ready to deal with that, don't.
Specifically, Psalms 91 to keep you protected.
Yes, Psalms 91 would be that's like a go-to.
It
For
is.
real. It was in my
It is.
home too. But yes, lemon cleanse, you guys. I am offering them now. Come check them out. Any type of citrus you can throw in the bath. It'll help pull everything out. It'll help refresh stuff. I will tell you, we use lemons and limes in attraction spells for men. The reason for that is because men are known to like a little bit of the sour. So
Yeah.
we'll bring the sweetness.
And throw
The
in a little bit of sour.
Yeah.
As long as it's not sour push, y'all right. Y'all right. Just saying.
Ooh, she went
Okay,
there.
I'm gonna say also, citrus will bring in higher vibration,
Yes, it does.
higher energy vibration too. So that really helps, especially if you're feeling funky and low and unenergetic.
Mhm.
It brings in a higher vibration, so you actually have the motivation to do the shit you gotta get done.
Yes, and so pay attention to your citrus. If you buy citrus a lot in your home and it's going bad quickly, chances are you need to cleanse.
Yeah. And you can use citrus with scent, feel,
Mm-hmm.
taste.
She's like, it's like, you know what? You need to back up off my lemons, girl. Back up off my lemons.
Give me some sal and tapatio and I'm all good.
She's like,
Hi, baby. All right, so in conclusion, all right, we have covered cord cutting. We have covered attachment removal. This is the beginning of your shadow work, okay? You want to make sure that there's nothing clinging to you that is going to stop you from doing the work you need to do for yourself. Because shadow work is going to be based on you. I don't know if you do shadow work, but I've worked with people and I've worked them through doing shadow work.
I usually send them to Nina because
Oh,
I don't
thank
want
you,
to
thank
deal
you.
with them.
Yeah, and I have the patience for them.
Yeah.
I don't care. And it's going to be your work. I'm giving you what you need to focus on, where you need to start, and what you need to do. And you do have to bring a tablet. It's just like escuela. It's school. You know what I mean? You got to come in. You got to do your work. Do your homework. Otherwise, it ain't going to work because I got to do it for you.
Absolutely.
Nobody can do it
Absolutely.
for you. This is all on you.
And
I will
tell
guide you through this.
Yes, she's amazing. I trust her. I've seen her work with people. I've seen the results. It's been amazing. That's why I sent people to her. So you're doing it, girl. You're doing it. And people that are save that for tomorrow. We gotta attract
Thank you,
Michael, guys. We've got to
That's cute,
attract
huh?
Michael.
Michael Salgado.
Yeah, I'm like we're attracting him. Please. So, anyways, we're going to be in conclusion of everything else. Thank you guys for watching us. We will be having a Witch Fest here
Yes.
in like the next 2 weeks. So
Right.
please come check us out.
Our Witch Fest.
Yes.
Also, we do want to let you know that we offer an unbind me. If you
Yes, thank
consistently,
you for
if you
bringing that up.
consistently find yourself getting attacked by witchcraft, by other people's hatred, by spell word curses, anything like that, and it's like an
And
entire-
bloodline.
bloodline as well. Okay, If you are consistently finding yourself being attacked by this, you're always having to do these cleanses for removal, please consider getting the unbinding. This is what we call it. This is a 4th generation spell from our shop owner, okay? This 4th
And her
generation,
mom knew her stuff. I will tell you that because I've used a lot of her spells, and she's willing to share them
I
with
think
you.
this came from her grandma.
Yes. Oh, see, even
Yeah,
better.
it came from her
Even
grandma.
better.
So anyways, with this unbinding, it does use your own hair, your own blood, but you are not cursing anybody. What you're doing is protecting yourself. And with your own words, you will protect yourself. And what it does is from the time you were conceived to the time your life passes away, till your physical body passes away, anybody that tries to fuck with you in an energetic or spiritual or witchy type of manner, curse type of manner, it's going to automatically return to them. You might feel a little bit of the residual because that fucking energy's there. It's energy. There's a memory of it. You might feel it out here, but it's not going to attack you the way they're expecting, and it will return times 3. And that is what the spell says, so that's what it does.
Yes, definitely.
This is something that I have used on my kids, my grandkids. The only ones that haven't are my ones in Texas, but because they're far away, and I don't know if they couldn't go for that. Anyways,
Yeah.
But anyways, it's something that I truly believe in. I have it done myself. We all here at the shop have it done ourselves because with our knowledge and with how prosperous we are, yes, we're prosperous, we do get haters.
We do. We get a lot of people hating.
And a lot of people, we've gotten a bad rap for people thinking that we curse people in order to get clients. No, that's not fucking true. We don't need to.
We don't
This
need
world
to.
is ugly. This world is an ugly fucking place. People are doing that shit on their own. We're just here to help you.
Yeah.
And we're not scared to go in the deep, dark trenches. And it's not all love and light here. We know the truth. We know reality. So we're not going to give you that shit.
The fakeness of things.
No, not at all. So the unbinding, it is sometimes on sale. You can look on our pages or the As Above So Below Facebook page
Yes.
for these sales.
Or pop into the shop and check us out.
Take a hop into the shop, yes.
Yes,
that's
I
what we
can't
do.
tell you how many times people have been like, oh, this place is here, you're not like any other shop.
Yeah.
No, we are not.
And we're not new either.
No.
We've been here, we celebrated our 12 years here. All right, so we are not new here. We are not just some random shop that's going to come and go because we ain't going nowhere. Hi.
Hi.
So yeah, we're here to stay.
Yes, definitely.
And yeah, so please consider that.
Yes, take that into consideration. Know that we're the real deal. Yes, we don't charge, $500 and tell you to bring your own supplies.
No, because we want people to be able to afford this.
Yes, it's very important to us. We know that
Oh,
this is
thank
our
you, babe.
gift and this is what we are meant to do.
Yes.
So,
With that being said, Witch Fest, September 14th.
14.
September 14th, come see us.
Yes, we
Um,
will be in the shop. We are actually inside the store, you guys. You have to come into the store. We actually did. That is the only time you're really going to get a discount on our reads,
Yeah,
unless you're doing like a birthday special or something like that. So yeah, come check us out. We are also offering our witchy services for Halloween. We've already had parties that are booked. We've done this
Yes.
for quite some time. So if you're interested, call the shop, speak to the
you want
shop
some
owner.
psychics at your Halloween party? Get the
Yes, the real
hype.
deal.
We will give you a quote on what you're looking for, and yeah, it's all fun. It's all good in the hood. We will make sure that you guys are good.
And we
you know
won't
what
leave
I've-
stuff there.
You know what I've been wanting to do, and I hate those paranormal places or the movies that they go in and they rustle up the friggin' spirits and shit. I hate that shit so bad. But you want to bring me to your house and it's haunted and you want to have a Halloween party there, we will fuck some shit up there. All right, just saying.
And that's Nina. That is
Yeah.
our Nina.
Yes, because I love it. I'm feisty as hell, especially when it comes to spiritual stuff. Anicia, she said, amazing ladies there. Come to my Halloween party. Oh my God, my friends would love that.
Oh, she's so cute. That's your
Yeah.
baby, right?
Yep. Yep, that is.
She's
All
like,
right.
we're on it. No.
No kidding.
All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap things up. Please, if you have any questions, comments, concern, again, we do appreciate you praying for us. To those of you that do.
Yes.
Those of you that actually, support us, we appreciate it. You guys, we feel
And
the
for
love
those
and
that
we're
are
thankful.
watching, that are haters, and you know what? Thank you too for your energy, because we like to transmit that shit too. Yeah.
She's all in her Leo.
I am, and it's all good because we know who you are too. We just playing like we don't.
There you go.
But anyways, with that being said, we will see you guys next week. Wish us luck tomorrow. We're gonna go to Idaho. We'll see you guys in Boise, Napa, Caldwell, Idaho.
Yes.
In that area.
Hit up your girls, okay?
Yeah.
We got you.
We do.
We got
All right,
you.
you guys. Thanks for watching the Witching Hour, and we are closing out this episode.
Yes.
Bye. Oh, she wants to blow kisses and shit. I ain't trying to blow no damn kisses.
I always love kisses. I love everybody. I got the lips for it, and they're natural.
Yeah, she does. She got them lips. Bye, guys.